it's Asia, the Fumbling Farmer here. I just got back from Lowe's and Home Depot. I don't know if I can say them in a video, but I guess so. Well, it's said, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I just got home from those two stores and I bought some black cow manure. I bought some potting soil because I'm going to repot my blueberry plants, but I have to wait. It said repot them when they're dormant, so I'm going to wait till the leaves fall off and then I'll repot them. So I'm not doing those in this video. But it is starting to get cold here, like our cold, in zone 7. I think I'm 7B in North Carolina, and I still have some things that I want to plant where those tomatoes are growing right back there, and it's just been breaking my heart because they're just making little tomatoes and they just growing on their happy way. But I know that if I want whatever I want to grow in the fall there and throughout the winter, if I want them to be able to make it, I need to get them in the ground while they have a chance to kind of acclimate while it's still regularly warmish. It's going to be down in the 40s all week this week, and well, at night, low of 40s, high of 60s. And I just want them, and I know it could get colder and we could have a frost at any moment, really. November 1st is our first like official frost date, I think, but anything can happen. So this is going to be a working video. I'm going to go and pull up those. I'm going to harvest all the green tomatoes off of them and everything, and look for some green tomato like recipe. I think we can make salsa verde out of it, and there's other like green tomato things we can do. So I'm not going to get rid of those. I'm going to use them for something. And then I think I'll get up my peppers back there. I'll pick whatever I got off. I got a couple big ones, and then I'm just going to pick them so that they're just ready. I'm just ready to be done with summer. And then my other peppers that are growing kind of behind the tomatoes, they still kind of look good, y'all, and they still have flowers on them and they're still doing their thing. So I don't know, they might be the ones that I leave. I wasn't really planning to do anything in that bed, so they might get to be my little remnants of summer until they're really gone, because I don't need that space. So everything else I need the space for. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. Let me go ahead and get y'all set up, and then I'm just gonna keep on working over there. I walk into spider webs like a million times a day, and I forgot that I had like super duper zip tied my tomato cages together so they wouldn't fall over when it storms, and they held up really good. But now I have to actually cut them apart too so that I can take them down, because I'm actually going to move my tomatoes from this spot and put them in a different spot next year. So I gotta cut this first and then I can get going. All right, back to work. So I got all of these. It's hard to see because they keep rolling towards the edge, but I got all of these out of there. So I'll see what I can do with them. And now I'm going to start like making the plants more manageable, clipping off the tops, and then if I can do it without, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I guess we'll see what I do when I do it. So y'all, zip tying them really did help them stay up, because I always end up with the cages especially those kind of wire cages you can get from the store, like leaning over, like the plant gets too heavy. But I had like 9 cages and I zip tied them all together. If I ever do that again, I'm going to still put cages in the middle of the bed, because if you think, I had like 3 rows of 3, so that one in the middle was really hard to reach that plant, but that cage was really important to keep them all connected and up. So if I do it like that ever again, I'm still going to put the cage in the middle. I just won't plant anything in the middle because I couldn't get to the tomatoes to kind of trim the bottom of that plant in the middle and to cut the suckers off and stuff, so it started to get real gnarly in the middle there. And that, like a lot of my plants, that's why I'm putting them in the wheelbarrow, because I'm sending them to the yard waste bin, because they have a lot of like spots that look like blight and whatever other kind of disease on them, so I'm not even going to try to compost anything from there. But that setup did really work in the beginning. If you go back and watch like earlier videos when I am setting up, I'm like, we'll see what happens, and it did work. We had several storms that knocked huge trees over. We even had a tree branch kind of fall on them and they still supported and stayed up. We had to like bend some that were out of shape, the metal bent, but they stayed upright and they supported the tomatoes. So next year I think I want to try doing like the Florida weave method, but if that doesn't work, then this might become like my go-to way. I also, just to show you, have attached 2 cages. So technically you get it from the store, just 1 cage like that and 1 cage like that, and then I just took some wire and wrapped them together, and that makes it tall enough, because this right here is not tall enough, but together it's good. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. Everything is cleaned out of there. Let me show you what it looks like. So there it is, all gone, that huge bushy thing, and now it's all gone. I think I'm going to leave that bed back there. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. So I think I'm just gonna leave that bed back there until it goes, but I am gonna take the peppers and basil out of there, and then this is gonna be part of my fall stuff that gets covered, and that's gonna be my fall stuff that's just gonna have to make it. The carrots, I know I can do it. Look, I filled up the bird feeder, right? And there's this little chipmunk. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Can we see it? He's right there underneath the bird feeder. Where is he? Hey, little buddy. I don't know where he is. I know he's there, but I can't see him in the video. I can see him when I look with my eyes. But he's down there eating the birds eat up. Every time I turn around, he comes out, and then when I start moving towards him, then he leaves. Anyway, so I'm going to put a couple bags of black cow in here, and then I got some collard greens and some lettuce, so I'm going to put those in somewhere. Those are going to need to get covered up, so I'm going to put those in here. I don't know if I should plant collard greens and lettuce together, but we're going to find out. Okay, all right, let me get back to work, get y'all set up safely on your little perch right here. All right, let's go back. that took 3 bags of the cow manure stuff. Now my question is always, can I plant right away or do I need to wait? Let me go read and see if it's on the bag. Ooh, my finger's all dirty. Alright, the bag don't say nothing about waiting. It says mix it with the native soil, so it's kind of mixed in there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these collard greens and this lettuce and get that in there. So I got the collards planted, and I'm going to plant these little lettuce things, and it's romaine lettuce, and there are I think three or maybe 4 plants in here, but I'm going to separate them. What's it say? Part shade, 10 to 18 inches. I'm just going to plant them in between what I got going on. All right, here I go. Alright, so that is that planted right now. Let me show you what it looks like. So there it is in there, all planted away. I'm going to water it. I also, crazy girl, I'm going to get those put into the yard waste. I also want to check up here. I had planted some lettuce and spinach seeds earlier in a little thing, and I don't know how they're doing, which doesn't bode well for them. But we'll see. Oh, there's a little something. Half did something. Alright, I don't know which half, so I don't know if that's spinach or lettuce. So we're either going to have a lot of spinach or we're going to have a lot of lettuce. So we'll see. To get a little bit bigger before I do anything with it. Okay, what's happening now? I think that's going to be it. No, I was going to pull up the peppers, but I don't think I'm going to make y'all watch that because I ain't going to do anything with those. I'm just going to, ooh, am I dirty? I don't know. Possible. Anyway, let me show you. So I'm going to pull up that bed back there. Okay, this one has these are Brussels sprouts, and these are either broccoli or cauliflower. And the same with these. It's either broccoli or cauliflower. I don't know which one. And then there's a little garlic coming up in here too. Right here, right here. There should be more. Oh, there's another one down there. So that's coming up there. And then my kale. And then there's beets here. And then I had planted some more beets and to fill in kind of the spots, and some of those itty bitty coming in right there. I like the red beets because you can actually see them. They're like this nice red color, so they stand out from the weeds that are in here. So, and then just the carrots are doing well, and then those are the red radishes, and that's the turnips, and those are the daikon radishes, the white daikon radishes, and I don't think anything came up with the parsnips yet there, so that's that. Anyway, I think that's all I'm gonna do. The little chipmunk dude is over there. You see him? There he is. Okay, caught him on camera, so y'all know I'm not just making stuff up. Okay, I think I'm gonna go now. Pull up this basil and pepper, put everything away, wash my hands. Then my daughter wants to go out in the front yard to play, so we're gonna do that. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me during this time. Happy gardening.